Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video. If you guys hadn't already, check out the video we uploaded last week. We bought a S550. So today we're going to try to get it down the track, get a clean pass in it, get some data off of it. You guys stay tuned. We got a big surprise at the end of this.
So we are prepping to get started to run the Mustang, right?
Yeah. So
what's different from the Mopars on your prep, or what are you trying to learn right now?
It's going to launch different than a supercharged car. I've got a little bit to learn on the steering wheel, trans brake, good stuff like that. I'm not sure I'm going to leave on trans brake to start with, but I might. Let's see. We'll talk to Shook a little bit and see what we think we should do. Not too worried otherwise. A lot more RPM. That's what it is. A lot more. Well, really, not too much. I guess 7,500 ain't that much.
Are you checking out the logs, or you're sending them to somebody else?
Probably gonna have Steve. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. It's a Ford. I can tell you the AFR is good. Maybe it's good. Maybe I can tell you that much. You'd be lucky. It's a Ford. Nobody knows none. And if a hailstorm comes, it's a Ford, so it's no big deal, right?
They're only what, 30 grand?
Yeah. We're gonna have another one here tomorrow.
I gotta go put my Raptor away, Lucas. That's not 30 grand.
When we were on the way here, we were joking about it. I was like, hey, you know, if we run through a hailstorm, one thing about it, it's just a Mustang. Now the Mustang guys are gonna be out for my head.
First pass that you're gonna do, what are you thinking?
Leave soft, hope it, see where it shifts, make sure it does shift, and try not to die.
Important.
Yeah, no crowds. Don't kill any
There's nobody
crowds.
at the top end, so you're fine.
Yeah, should be. Hope there's no safety crew down there on the ambulance. It automatically start pulling that way.
What are you doing tire pressure wise, or what's the setup you thinking?
Probably 18 psi. What I'm gonna do. We'll see how the burnout goes. This turbo car versus supercharged, pro-charged. It should work about the
And this
same.
is a twin turbo 2020 Mustang, right?
Yes. Twin turbo 2020 Mustang.
Stock motor?
So I guess it's an OEM long block. So Hammer Time Motorsports built. There you go.
Behemoth Racing, right?
Yeah.
We are kind of teamed up, partnered, whatever.
Yeah. With Hammer Time. Shook over there and Steve Ellis and their bunch. So they have this car at their shop trying to sell it right now. And if it sells, cool. If it doesn't, it'll go back in my shop. It'll be all nice. It is clean. I will give him that. I don't think I've ever seen it that clean.
I don't think I've ever seen it this clean.
No, that makes me not want to sell it now.
It's a nice car, Lucas.
Yeah,
I love it.
I know.
It's just we have like 17 of these different type of cars at the house.
Yeah, but I love this one.
So set up on this. So give us a little story on this Hellcat.
Okay, so this Hellcat was my original Hellcat, the one that got like internet famous for when we started it without a tune in it. It had the Kenny Bell on there, and it surged like crazy. I think that video's over 150,000 views now, and it kind of drove us to being where we are today. I bought this car in 17 for like 60 grand, back when Hellcats were affordable. So today we might or might not take it down the track. We'll have to see. He's ready to. Somebody needs to take it down the track. Somebody needs to buy it and take it down.
Somebody needs to buy it.
That's it.
So somebody comes buy it, you'll run a what in it?
I'll run an 8.
Easy, right?
Easy.
What's the setup on the car?
It's a 3-liter Whipple TKM 412. It's got a 9-inch conversion, simple trans, RevMax custom converter, Mincer valve by John Reed. It's got ran it that way because I didn't like the idea of turbos getting oil out of my $30,000 engine. So I went back supercharged, pulled all the turbo stuff back out. It's got a massive ice box in the rear. It's just a good car. This is the first time it's been to the track since it broke an axle in like 22, I think. Was the last time it's really been here and made a pass. So we might have to just for old time's sake.
Yeah, I mean it's here. Might as well just a quick little maybe 300 foot.
Yeah, we might go out to 8 mile just make sure it's solid. But we know the prep would be good. It'll do one or two things. It'll leave or break the shit out of it. One or the other. If it breaks the shit out of it, I get to keep it, right?
I mean, we have to at that point.
Yeah, I mean, unless somebody wants to buy $90,000 roller. So, that is an option, but I'm just saying it might not be worth your money.
Right. All right, so now we're gonna get ready for the Mustang?
Yeah, we're gonna try to make it past the Mustang. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Yeah, I'm just gonna say a prayer and send it.
Got you.
Hopefully not die. That would be cool.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm not used to these little motors yet,
We excited?
Excited, a little nervous, but we'll get there.
It's a prep surface. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. It ain't like it was on the street when it tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So I was actually buckle my seatbelt. I made a rookie mistake and
Tiny biscuits.
yeah, it got a little sketchy.
What happened on that pass?
So we didn't get on the two-step hard enough and the suspension got unsettled about 60 feet out. And then the car turned. And that's what it did to me the night I was telling you about here by back. It stepped out like that with me and Dad both in the car and I was like, yeah, that I don't know. So now I know what it's doing. It's coming up on boost, and when it comes up on boost, it's making a lot of power, a lot of quick. So
what do we got to do?
We made some adjustments, and I'm going to wait for the two-step this time. And maybe the shoe to work this time, too. I don't know if you noticed that.
No.
Yeah, the shoe didn't come out.
Really?
At least it was only 150 mile an hour back.
That's still fast. How's the TBM feel, though?
They actually stock way better than I thought. So I knew because they're so small that if you ride them, it'll burn them down. So I did hard braking, lift, hard braking, lift, hard braking. When I realized the chute wasn't out, I already knew, that I was going to have to brake pretty hard. So at least it wasn't 179 like last time one failed on me.
So in the event, like a parachute failure like that, what should you do?
Just like I was saying, so when you get on a pair of brakes that are especially racing brake, what I do is I count 1, 2, I'll brake hard 1, 2, let out for about a 1, 2, then brake hard for 1, 2. That's the way I was taught to do it. So it keeps your brakes from overheating and blazing.
Jackson's like, I'll take the blue car.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully parachute goes out this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was it? Not packed or what?
It was packed correctly. It's probably been a while since it's been stretched. And sometimes it also, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it may have gotten wrapped in the wing on the rear where it comes over. I think the loop may have caught that and made it not deploy correctly. It's not a big deal.
We'll give it another
I was more
shot.
concerned about the wall than the parachute.
You got kind of close. You got kind of close. I'm gonna be on the front side this time, so hopefully it's just straight. But yeah, I don't
know. It might be a bad idea. It sees you over there. It's gonna turn. It's gonna be like crap.
It's all right. Just take over the camera and stuff with this.
I'll tell you here in a minute.
Big Ford guy.
I've never been in a car that leaves that hard, and I've been in NHRA cars.
Really?
Dude. That thing 1.2'd and it didn't even have all the spark in it. Because the inlet air temperature is warm. So I'm gonna guess it pulled a lot of the spark out of it. I don't know, I haven't looked at the tune or anything, we never probably will. But
did we have fun with the new Ford?
So I was just telling Chewy, I gotta tell all the Ford guys right now, I've never been in a car that leaves this f***ing hard. And I've been in an NHRA car.
That's turned down.
Yeah.
What is 60 foot?
1.2.
Better than that. It'll do like a 112. I told you. What I've been telling you.
It left so hard. I was like,
I know you're like, oh. Hey, it picked the front end up, and that's turned down. I told you, you're sold, baby. Hey, now that's why we're putting that motor in that car.
Hey,
this is stock motor. Lucas, did I not tell you I was about to make you a Ford man?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Big Ford guy.
Thank you. Hey, I told them on the line, I told your wife, you left and I turned around, I said, he's sold. She's like, I bet.
Hey, what did he get wrong? First of all.
One of the 120/60s, right? And I said, it goes better than that.
It left so violently that I was like, oh.
See, that's baby. That's nothing.
Well, you got to understand, I'm a Mopar guy. We won 4 and we're proud of it.
8.6.
The water temperature was already warm.
Didn't fucking ice it down.
We didn't ice it down.
That's too
so I was
what
like,
the
yeah. So I mean, when I went up there, I was like, it's got safeties in the tune, right? And he's like, which E90 doesn't give a over 200 degrees. It don't care. But still, I was like, when it left and got to the 60 foot, I was like, it's f***ing hauling ass.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, you the dude, man. I would buy another one of them tomorrow.
That's right, baby. Hey, you already got another one. Don't worry.
That left violent, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, the Copo doesn't leave that violently. And it brings the wheels off the ground. I know the wheels were off the ground because I could feel it.
I'm gonna put it right here in the video because I have a good picture on the front.
Yeah. I'm shocked. Okay, guys, Ford guys, y'all are on this one. All right. I'm not. This thing's got the stock motor in it still. A lot of boost and a power glide, and a good rear end and some axles. I mean, to build a car like this in a Mopar, you're going to spend $150,000 plus minimum, and I would bet it'd be closer to 200 than 150.
What?
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah.
Big Ford guy.
It shocked me when it left.
You know, you heard what I'm talking about now, where the turbos have to hear like they're stuttering.
Yeah.
And then you go, and you didn't even. I think you weren't even on it long enough.
Yeah.
Because he's normally on it a while, and then he goes. You were only on there like maybe a second or two. And then
I waited for it to start popping and banging, and kind of did it by feel from there, and it felt like it settled in pretty good, which obviously it did if it brought the front wheels off the ground.
Yep.
So I was shocked, still shocked to say the least. I'm gonna have to think about it, because now I don't know if Blackie's staying around anymore.
Nah, when you got this like that, man.
Bro, I was not expecting it to leave that hard for sure. I was like, you know, Mustangs, every one I've ever seen are slow off the line. Not this one.
Dang,
You can do that with a stock motor. What can you do with something that's built?
Power glide staying though?
Oh yeah, power glass thing. The worst case, if I'd done anything to it, it'd probably be a 400. I don't think it needs it because it's light enough.
Yeah.
You know, usually 400s or 80s are better for, you know, if you're class racing, we'd have to go to an 80. But I don't, with the transmission tunnel, I don't think you can fit an 80 in. So, we're not going to cut it up that bad. Y'all stay tuned. There's going to be more content coming on this car, and I got a lot to think about tonight. We're gonna be doing a build on this one. I got to figure.